Here's a few tips on the best way to find a new position for this recruiting season. Even though many countries are experiencing a teacher shortage, international schools are often inundated with applicants for each position. How do you best stand out? You might be wondering whether to apply to schools via the database, or perhaps to attend a job fair, or even a combination of these two things. Around 70% of our candidates are placed through using the database alone. How do you do that? Well, if you see a vacancy that appeals to you, just go for it. Apply through the website, and if your application looks strong and you're a fit for all the puzzle pieces a school is looking for, you may be invited to an online interview. During the first part of the year, schools are often slow to respond or may not respond at all, and you might feel like your application has not been received. Don't worry, it will have been. Unfortunately, administrators are recruiting while running school, and often they don't reply to your applications unless they really stand out. From February onwards, this changes a little bit and schools tend to be a little bit more responsive and proactive in communicating with candidates. The other 30% of candidates are placed through attending a recruiting fair. In the most recent recruiting cycle, up to 90 to 95% of in-person fair attendees were able to secure an interview. And sometimes at fairs, 70% of these fair attendees received an offer. If you're able to attend an in-person fair, it significantly increases your chances of securing an interview and ultimately securing a position. At a fair, there'll be many recruiters looking to employ teachers all in one place over the 3 days. Getting in front of someone to introduce yourself can make all the difference, and it gives you an opportunity to sell yourself as a teacher. Yeah, there's a cost to get there and perhaps a cost to stay at a hotel or accommodation nearby. They're held mainly over weekends so that your time away from school is minimised, and it's a small investment that can have a big return. Make sure you maximise your membership benefits. A free fair is included with your registration, and you can cancel that fair registration if you get an offer beforehand. We suggest applying to jobs firstly through the database, and if you're not getting much traction, consider attending one of our in-person job fairs. You have a greater chance of success and can sell yourself better in person than a resume can. Successful candidates know that patience, persistence and resilience are key when applying. Search Associates conducts a number of different fairs throughout the year. There are fairs that will suit candidates with purely domestic experience. Then there are other fairs that attract candidates who have had previous international school experience. We also have region-specific fairs designed for candidates interested in schools predominantly in those locations. And fairs for candidates with a different curriculum experience, for example, schools seeking someone with IB experience or British National Curriculum experience. Detailed information on all individual fairs can be found on the Search Associates website. You can request an invitation to a specific fair through your online profile, and if you're not sure which fair may be suited to your needs, please consult your individual associate for further guidance. And remember, advice on applying to schools, interview tips, deciding between offers and contract reviewing are just an email away.